on the Gladio B operations. And yeah, a link of, Geraldo talking to the troops about guarding the drugs. In a somewhat related note, James, it struck me when we first mentioned the United Nations. I thought, oh, wait, there was some other story this past week at the United Nations. So we'll include that in the relateds from Al Jazeera. U.S. and Israel lose UNESCO voting rights. Both countries stopped paying the UN agency in protest over a 2011 UNESCO decision granting membership to Palestine. So we'll leave that like the other trails that we always do for folks to go research for themselves. Like I said, we'll include all the links for you to check this out. A way for you to get involved in submitting stories, we mention as well using hashtag New World Next Week on Twitter. And one of our favorite story submitters is on Twitter at GJ Salisbury. And he submitted our second story this week. British spy agency GCHQ set up a faked LinkedIn and Slashdot pages to plant malware. German newspaper Der Spiegel reports that the British spy agency GCHQ set up faked LinkedIn and Slashdot pages to plant malware within Belgacom, a Belgian telecommunications company. Using a method called quantum insert, the GCHQ was reportedly able to preempt legitimate access to the websites, redirecting the employees to fake sites that compromised their computers. Der Spiegel reports that the GCHQ and, lest we forget, the NSA were also able to infiltrate the Vienna headquarters of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Companies, countries. It's a Freudian slip there, perhaps, OPEC. The report is the latest based on documents provided by whistleblower Edward Snowden. So, the back end. On September 20th, Der Spiegel reported that GCHQ hacked Belgacom under a project codenamed Operation Socialist in order to, quote, enable better exploitation, end quote, of the telecommunications provider. That report referenced the quantum insert method, also known as a man-in-the-middle attack. But today's report reveals that the British spy agency was able to spoof LinkedIn and Slashdot to conduct the operation. Now we get to the companies themselves. A LinkedIn spokesman told The Independent that, quote, we were never told about this alleged activity and we would never approve of it, irrespective of what purpose it was used for, end quote. And Slashdot and their new parent company, Dice Holdings, provided a statement